Colonel Joe Barton, retired from the United States Air Force, obviously, retired in 1996. The airplane you see behind me here is the tail number 79097. It's the airplane that I flew during Desert Storm. Well, I didn't fly it every time, but we tried to have our own airplane that we flew during Desert Storm. And when I say our own airplane, it's we had our name put on the side of the cockpit, like you see this one here. It says Captain Steve and Phyllis. I'll get back to Steve in just a minute, but we tried to fly our own airplanes as much as we could. And during the time of Desert Storm, we came back with an old Air Force tradition of putting on nose art on the airplanes. So that's why you see this one is the Dog Hog, named that because I went to the University of Georgia and I'm a Bulldog, so they let me name the airplane, so that's what it became. But we all had our different airplanes and tried to fly them as much as we could. The name you see on there, Captain Steve Phyllis. Sif was the only pilot from Myrtle Beach who we lost during Desert Storm. He was shot down one day trying to help his wingman, who had also been shot down. His wingman ended up being captured and was held prisoner for about 3 to 4 weeks before we got him back out. But he did well. But Steve gave his life trying to help his wingman, and unfortunately he was shot down and didn't make it back. The other two names are crew chiefs who were with us in Desert Storm, and both since have passed away, not during Desert Storm, but since we came back. But the names you see on all the airplanes, it's an old tradition in the Air Force that as you get a little bit more seniority, your squadron will have 20 to 24 airplanes, and the more senior 20 to 24 pilots will have their name on the side of the airplane and just can kind of consider it their airplane. And what it does is it helps you make a rapport with the crew chief, whose name is also on the airplane. That crew chief, that's his airplane. I mean, he is in charge of that airplane 24 hours a day. Anytime it flies, he launches it. He comes back and recovers it and does all the work between sorties. So those names that you see on the side of the airplane are very important, not just the pilot, but also the two crew chiefs you see on there also. So this is just one of the Air Force traditions that has been going around probably since the Air Force started flying airplanes. I guess even when the Army Air Corps started flying airplanes. It's a tradition that's been around a while, and hopefully it'll stay there for a lot longer.